Netflix is doomed as a streaming service. Yes, you heard me right, doomed. I know. Netflix is the king of streaming, the pioneer of binge-watching, the home of Stranger Things, The Witcher, The Crown, and many more. But trust me, Netflix is facing some serious challenges that could spell its downfall in the near future. And I'm not just talking about the price hike or the password-sharing crackdown. I'm talking about the competition, the content, and the customer loyalty. So buckle up and let's get started. First of all, let's talk about the competition. Netflix is no longer the only game in town when it comes to streaming. There are so many new players entering the market, each with their own strengths and strategies. For example, there's Disney+, the juggernaut that has Star Wars, Marvel, Pixar, National Geographic, and all the classic Disney films and shows. Disney+ has over 116 million subscribers, and it's only been around for 2 years. It also has a bundle with Hulu and ESPN Plus for $14 per month, which is cheaper than Netflix's most popular plan at $15 per month. Then there's HBO Max, the premium service that has Warner Brothers, DC Comics, HBO, Cartoon Network, and more. HBO Max has a new cheaper tier at $10 per month, and it's adding major theatrical releases nearly every month, such as Dune, Matrix 4, and The Suicide Squad. And don't forget Peacock, Paramount Plus, Discovery Plus, Apple TV Plus, Amazon Prime Video, and many more. These services are offering more variety, more exclusives, more originals, and more value than Netflix. Secondly, let's talk about the content. Netflix used to have a huge advantage when it came to content. It had a massive library of movies and shows from different studios and networks, as well as its own original productions. But things have changed. Many of the studios and networks that used to license their content to Netflix have decided to launch their own streaming services or sell their content to other platforms. For example, Disney has pulled most of its content from Netflix and moved it to Disney Plus or Hulu. Paramount has done the same with Paramount Plus. NBC Universal has taken back The Office and Friends from Netflix and put them on Peacock, and so on. This means that Netflix is losing some of its most popular and beloved titles that used to attract and retain customers. And what is Netflix doing to replace them? Well, it's making more of its own content. But here's the problem. Not all of its own content is good or successful. Sure, Netflix has some hits like Bridgerton or Squid Game or The Queen's Gambit, but it also has a lot of flops like Jupiter's Legacy or The Irregulars or Cuties. And it also has a lot of mediocre or forgettable content that nobody watches or talks about. And making content is expensive. Netflix spent $17 billion on programming last year, and it's expected to spend even more this year. But is it worth it? Is it enough to keep up with the competition? Is it enough to satisfy the customers? Thirdly, let's talk about the customer loyalty. Netflix used to have a loyal fan base that loved its service and its brand. But now, many customers are feeling frustrated or disappointed with Netflix. They are unhappy with the price increase, or the quality decrease, or the lack of diversity, or the cancellation policy, or the user interface, or the recommendation algorithm, or whatever else they don't like about Netflix. They are also tempted by other streaming services that offer better deals or better content or better features or better experiences than Netflix. They are also overwhelmed by the sheer number of options available to them and the difficulty of choosing what to watch or what to pay for. They are also affected by the current economic climate that makes them more careful about their spending habits and their entertainment choices. All these factors make customers less loyal and more likely to switch or cancel their Netflix subscription. So there you have it, some of the main reasons why Netflix is doomed as a streaming service, in my opinion. Of course, this does not mean that Netflix is going to disappear anytime soon or that it can't recover from its challenges. In fact, I think that Netflix still has some strengths and opportunities that it can leverage to survive and thrive in the streaming market. But that's a topic for another video. For now, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And let me know in the comments below what you think about Netflix and its future. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.